understanding money management and risk management. Now, to the average person, we should really know what money management and risk management is. Money management. Typical layman's example, you know you're earning $4,000 per month. Your mortgage is $2,000 per month. How are you going to manage the rest of your money to pay for your electric, your gas, your phone bill, your car, yada yada yada, right? So it's all about, you know, managing your money so you can go ahead and do things that you need to do. Now, risk management, well, risk comes down to, again, are you going to get paid the next following month? Should you still continue these monthly services that you need to pay for on a monthly basis? All right, so it's this same kind of scenario. Now, when we open up a trade, I'm going to go ahead and open up a notepad here to give you an example about money management and risk management. And if we will work from a scenario that if like one of your trades goes into deficit. So let's just take a look at, say, a $10,000 account, and that's my balance. Okay, so I want to open up and say like a euro versus a United States dollar at 100 to 1 leverage. Okay, let's just say, for argument's sake, that the euro dollar was sitting at 1.00 because it just makes it easier for me to work out the figures. Alright, so that's going to cost me $1,000 to open up the trade. Alright, my balance is still going to be $10,000. Alright, my equity will be the pip spread. Okay, so the pip spread is, say, 2 pips spread by the broker, and if I'm trading at one lot, equals $10 per pip. Okay, so 2 times $10 equals $20. So that $20 needs to come off that 10 grand. Alright, and that's now my equity. Okay, but my free margin should be the equity plus the price that it cost me to open up, which is 1,020. So we need to say 8,980, and this equals my equity. Sorry, that's the wrong way around. Equity, free margin. Alright, so we can go ahead. Let's say, for instance, that I felt that this trade was going to go up longer. So I'm going to go ahead and put in like one lot and just click on buy, for argument's sake. Okay, so we can now see these figures coming through true as what I'm trying to explain. We can see that there's a pip spread between 129.20. Oh, let's take a look down the bottom. 129.29.5, which was the price that I got it at, and we can see now that we're sitting at -7. The commission was not $5.95 on ECN accounts. You get commission taken off as well. Some brokers don't. All right. So what we can see now is that my free margin is 98,000. So you can see now that the price that it cost me to open that trade plus the pip spread is then added together, and then that total is then taken away from your margin. Alright, now this free margin basically means that I have $8,980 left to open up another trade. Now if you take a look at the margin here, it says $1,229.95. That's how much it cost me to open the trade. Alright, so now if I wanted to open up another one lot euro, okay, then what's going to happen, it's going to take off another $20 plus another $1,000, and then it's going to take it off the new free margin amount. Then my equity is also going to drop by $20 as well, only providing that my account is in negative, which it is at the moment. It was just sitting at $3 profit, but overall minus $2.95 or something like that. Alright, now when it comes into risk management, you can look at basically the number that you really need to be looking at is your free margin. So your risk, you could be looking at Okay, your total risk, say for instance, we're on the euro versus the USD right now. Now my risk, my overall risk will probably, I would like to maybe put a stop loss or a mental note in my mind, because I don't really like to put stop losses or take profits into my trading station when I'm actually at the trading station, because I don't want the brokers to know what my take profits and stop losses are. So I will tend to just close them off manually. But if I'm going away, if I'm know I'm going to go away for at least an hour, or 2 hours, or 3 hours, or if I know I'm going to go to bed very shortly, then I'll go ahead and I will either put my stop loss back at break even, or push it into profit status, or I might just close it out there and then. All right. But I've just opened up this trade now, and I wanted to say to myself, well, what do I have as risk? What is my applied risk? My applied risk is 25 pips. Alright, so if this trade loses, I'm going to be down 250 bucks. Alright, if this trade loses, plus the commission. Okay. Now, if I only have, say, like $1,500 in there, knowingly that this 1,292 is going to be taken off of that, do I have enough margin really to open up a second trade? This is what you need to ask yourself. Do I have enough margin really to open up a second trade and try and recoup some of the losses that you may have lost previously? And if that was the situation, if I only had like 1,500 bucks left of free margin, I would not risk this trade, especially not at one lot. I can go at a different lottage if I want to. I mean, you don't necessarily have to stick at 1.0 lots. You can go in and type in 0.5. Now, try and ignore these little figures here, 0.05, 0.04, 0.03. Don't worry about those. This seems to be a bug when they've changed around the modifications and whatnot. But just type in 0.5, and it's always better to type into that number anyway when you're using numbers that aren't already available. Okay, oh, looks like I'm in the right direction already on this trade. Alright, so you can see from the previous video that I said that this could possibly bounce back up, but I was expecting to come down first. But anyways, it's going back up, so it's good so far. Alright, so when you want to approach your trades, you're considering on opening up a new one, for instance, alright, you need to say to yourself, okay, well, how much money do I have left? Alright, and is it going to be worth my risk? And I would tell you most times, often than not, that 99.9% of the times it will not be worth your risk. Alright, you should only really trade one currency pair at a time, and only one live trade open at any one time. Now I say that especially if you're new. Alright, you don't want to get yourself overwhelmed with all of the kind of stuff that's available to you, and it's very hard to sometimes for some people to control their emotions, because when they start seeing how easy and flawlessly that other people are making trades and making profitable trades, or when they experience that they've made some good trades on their demo account and this, that and the other, they go to a live account straight away and go, oh, this is easy, and then they start getting good trades coming in, and they start getting greedy, and then emotions kick in, and boom, money's gone. Alright, so don't go down that route. Alright, trust me. Just work off one currency pair. Alright, just follow along with what I'm doing. But if I'm opening up more than one currency pair, please do not follow along. Right, I only prefer you to only open up one currency pair. Alright, and only stick on one currency pair. Alright, for the time being. Alright, and the best one that I think that you should really stick with would be the British pound versus the USD. But for the most part, we'll probably be swapping around with these different currency pairs. Alright, but I hope I don't insult anyone by saying this, but I hope that common sense comes through to give you an idea of what money management and risk management is. It's nothing in particular that's new to the average person. It's just the normal risk and money management that you would use on a day-to-day basis. Alright, so with that said, I will leave you with this video, and I will move on to the next one, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.